I will sing forever of your love, O Lord. That was from the responsorial psalm. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. With an everlasting love, you care for me, O Lord. I will sing forever of your love, of your love. With an everlasting love, you care for me, O Lord. I will sing forever of your love. This psalm is the fulcrum holding the first and second reading. A bishop once came to a parish that they had candidates for the first Holy Communion. The bishop decided to test the level of their understanding of the Catholic faith. So the bishop asked the children, the boys and girls, what is the sign by which you know Catholics? Silence. So the bishop decided to prompt them. What is the sign by which you know Catholics? He started making the sign of the cross so that a smart kid will understand. What sign do you know Catholics with? One smart child raised up his hand. And the bishop said, yes, can you answer? The child said, love. So the bishop wanted to say, you are wrong. But he heard himself. He said, this child is right. The sign of the cross is the sign of love. That is the meaning. Greater love that no man has than to lay down his life for his friend. Sign of love. Each time I say a reading from the gospel according to maybe Mark, and I do a sign, I wonder whether people know what I'm doing. I learned it from my mother, not in the seminary. My mom taught me. She said to me, my son, whenever the priest says that and does this, it means my mind, my thoughts, and my heart belong to you as I listen to this gospel. We are talking of signs, the signs that will accompany believers. I know some of you will say, aha, talk about speaking in tongues, the gift of tongues. They will pick up snakes in their hands. They will be unharmed should they drink deadly poison. Aha, they lay their hands on the sick, they shall be well. All these things have happened to me. You don't follow signs, signs will follow you. I was once in a place walking, and I went to get a carton of CDs that God, by His grace, helped me to produce in my mission work in Ghana. I entered the office, took the box, and started towards the sacristy to go and show the people in the church. That was in Nigeria, where I was working at the old people's home, my spirit and priest. I was the boss at them. As I was coming to the sacristy, the seminarian ran to help me. I gave him the box, and he dropped it. Father, snake! I said, what? I looked. Snake, viper was inside the box. I don't know how he entered my office. I remember this. I did not see a viper and put hand. I was going innocently. And perhaps the Lord said, it is not time. Signs following you. Tongues, you will speak in new ways. The tongue of love, the language of love. I once went on mission to Ghana, and I was sent to a place. And they said, Father, what of the language? I said, no, when I go, I will begin with smiles. Everybody in the church will understand when I smile. Let me start with the language of smiles. Mother Teresa says of Calcutta, Smile is like the net that catches souls. Only 14 muscles to smile, 72 to frown. Give a smile. It relaxes the environment. These are means of spreading the good news. Signs. The sign of love. The language of love. When you speak the language of love, everyone understands it. The speaking in tongues, that is a sign. What does it do for you when somebody does blah, blah, blah? St. Paul says, seek for higher gifts, love. That is why the psalm says, I will sing forever of your love. That is the greatest sign. St. Fulgentius of Ruspe says, and I quote, love protects, guides, leads to the end. And Pope Paul VI, in the document Evangelist Nunciandi, says, and I quote, the world listens more to witnesses than to preachers. If they do listen to preachers, it is because they were first of all witnesses. And one T.G. Giles says, what is evangelism? If not one hungry man telling another hungry man where he found bread. When people come to you, they will ask, why are you cheerful? Aha! I am cheerful because the joy of the Lord is my strength. The gospel is enlightening, strengthening, and freeing me. That is what gives me strength. And the person will follow you. Not because of what you quote in the Bible, but because he sees it in you. This is how we write our own gospel. Mark has written his own gospel. How are you writing your own? Be careful the way you live, because you may be the only Bible another person is reading. The Lord be with you.